now be recorded.
Yes, good morning all of you. Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Good morning.
Yeah, thanks for this information. So let me log into the cluster. So all of you please look at here, sir. Those who don't know this process, once a VMware workstation is installed, so you just type in all programs only VM. It will be shown VMware Workstation Pro. You just click on open. And here from the home tab only, whatever in the VM workstation, you are going to see the home tab. Whatever the virtual image that we have given, I mean front office team has provided, you have to browse that particular image. So just click on open a virtual machine, and you can go back to the respective folder where you have extracted the entire Spark and Scala image. Go to that particular path, and then within that particular Ubuntu folder only, whatever the VMX image, you look at here at the icon, 3 square symbols, and the size of the file also approximately 3 KB, yeah, 2.94 or something, approximately 3 KB. This is how you are going to select. You can just say select and then click on open. So this is the way you are going to start the image. So the same image, and it is already been opened here. Now the memory, you have to set it to minimum 4 GB. Though it is recommended, memory is 2 GB. With the 2 GB, we cannot work here anything. So at least you have to increase that memory to 4 GB. So you can increase more than 4 GB also. What I'm saying is minimum 4 GB. Okay, set this bar to 4 GB here, and then you can just click on power on this virtual machine. So from the physical operating system Windows, now we are getting booted into the virtual operating system called Ubuntu. Here it is a VM concept, virtual machine concept. So it will take 1 or 2 minutes to get logged into the virtual machine because it is a separate operating system altogether. So the DLLs, bootstrap loader, everything has to be loaded. Yeah, successfully once the image has been loaded, this is known as the authentication page, and you can clearly visualize we are making use of the Ubuntu 14.04 LTS. LTS stands for long-term support. So that particular operating system. Our username is Gopal Krishna. Though there is a guest session appearing here, it is not been enabled, sir. So that's where let's not try to log into the guest session. Only use Gopal Krishna user. Here you have to provide the password. What is the password? In small letters. Gopal@123. Sir, look at here. As of now, there is nothing greater than symbol or nothing. So here GOPAL small letters @123. The moment you are typing the password, the greater than symbol has been appearing. You just click on the same, or from your keyboard click on enter. Any one of them should be fine. The moment you are saying, if at all authentication is successful, you will get logged into the main page. I mean desktop page will be logged in. Sir, last Monday or Tuesday early hours, I didn't remember exactly. I have forwarded the Scala materials to all of you. So is everyone still pending who has not received the materials? Can anyone please confirm, sir, whether you received the materials or not?
I got it, Gopal.
Yeah.
Yes, we received, sir.
So now here terminal will be shown over here. This is known as the launch editor. The left hand side menu only we will call it as launch editor. There is a terminal icon. So this black colored one. You just double click on the same.
Sir, this is the steps how to install VM Workstation.
No, sir. Just I think whoever is asking, you might have logged in late today, but I have shown from the scratch only. You refer the recording how to open the VM Workstation, from where you need to browse the image. What is the navigation I have shown?
Okay, sir. I will go there. Thank you.
Yeah. So to increase the textual font here, the shortcut would be Control Shift. You have to click on the plus symbol. By holding both on Control and Shift, you have to click on plus symbol. So here we are getting this way. Okay. Yeah. Whether Scala is installed or not in the given image. So by the way, in the provided Spark and Scala image, all the softwares are already been installed. You need not to bother about the installation procedure. But however, I have in the previous class only I have shown how to install Scala as well, and I have already given you the Scala installation document as well. In the last material only, it was there, including a clear and detailed screenshots as well. So you please refer that one. Everything will be there. Scala space -. Version. But even before installing Scala, what is the prerequisite software we need to have? Java version. Java space - version. Yeah. So now we are getting 1.7 is the Java version what we are using here. Fine. In the similar lines, what is the Scala version that has been installed here? So to know about the same 2.11.8 something like. And one more criteria would be just to type Scala from any path. The moment you say enter, it will take you to the Scala prompt. Let us not say Scala prompt. It is a Scala REPL. Read, evaluate, print loop. Scala REPL. Okay. So this is the very basic. Once we log into the cluster node, whether Scala is there or not. So till the last session, we have seen good amount of stuff. And if I'm not wrong, if I remember correctly, we have completed the list collection item, and now we are supposed to start with the set collection item. And we have just started with the set collection item also. And may know what is the basic difference between list and set? Can any one of you?
List is ordered and indexed. Set is unordered and unindexed.
Excellent, very good, sir. So like let me show one more time here. For example, where names is equals to I'm using. Okay, simple. The actual syntax would be list of string is equals to list of, again I'm saying some particular details I have given, sir. Okay, so now the same thing, if at all I'm going to say println names. So these are the elements, the order whatever I have provided. I started with Abhiram, ended with Venkat. So the same thing, the order has been maintained here. And okay, my bad. So let me do one thing. I am providing the same name only multiple times. Okay, so here, even if you provide the duplicated elements as well, perfectly list has been accepting. And if you would like to know what is the size of that particular names list, if you want to see 17 elements we are having, including the duplicated elements only, it has been accepting. But now the same data, if I'm going to create as a set. So here, if I say names for a list of, set of string, I'm saying this is the actual signature. But if you ask me, Gopal, do we need to provide a colon, some set of string, list of string and all the way? Not essentially required. May I know, Saurabh, what is the reason? Even if I don't provide this particular data type specific information.
Type inference.
Type inference, very good. Yeah, so though we are not providing the data type information, after is equals to whatever is there, the value based on the right hand side value, Scala will automatically detect the corresponding data type information. This feature is known as type inference. Sir, people, whatever I'm saying, very important. You please memorize, sir, because in the interviews also people have been asking these things exclusively. Okay, yeah. Now, so here also, sorry, here I'm saying set. Here also I have to change it to set only. Yeah, set off. Now, if you say enter, look at here in the result itself. Here list of string, some list of, it is going to provide the same kind of this stuff. But here, are we getting the same thing? No. Danny, where is Danny? It's somewhere else here only. Faisal, like in a very jig-jog order only, we are getting all this particular data names. Look at here. Now here earlier set it is giving the same thing, but here in a different order. And moreover, names dot size. In set also we have. Why this particular 12 elements only we are getting? Because you look at here, sir. Venkat, how many times that is there? 1. You only look at here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Out of 6 elements, it is only keeping 1 element only now, and all the remaining duplicated values it is omitting. That's where in place of 17 we are only getting the 12 elements only. Remaining 5 elements are omitted by the Scala set collection. Okay, so this is what the exact meaning of not accepting the duplicated values. And set is unordered and unindexed, meaning to say in our list when I say names of 0 or something, you are getting the data, but here if I'm trying to access the names of 0, it will not allow. It is simply throwing the error. Okay, now one more thing. Names dot header Danny. So the first element only we are getting. Look at here, please. And names dot last. Funny, this element only we are getting. And names dot tail. Except the first element, remaining all the other elements will be given whenever we are using the tail method. Okay, yeah. Size. Only size will work, length will not work here, sir. Yeah. And names dot reverse. So that is also not there. If the list itself is not been concluded here, how we will get that one? So that is where it will not work. E is empty. But multiple elements we are having. So how exactly it will give the result? For example, where some data is equals to set of, I'm saying I'm not providing any data here. It is a empty set. So on this particular data dot is empty. This particular method will return true because yes, it is really empty. There is no elements here. There is no data here. Whereas here we have some good amount of the data. Okay, now data dot is updated. In place of first element only, 0th position only, I wanted to include the GK. So, but it is this method is not available. So these are all the available methods as far as set collection is being concerned. Okay, very good. Next. So are you clear, sir, till this part? Please respond, all of you.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Now, so for example, I'm saying where city is equals to set of. So always any collection you are using either list, set or map. The starting letter is capital letter. In the list, L capital letter. In the set, S capital letter. In the map, M capital letter. Something like set of. Here we are saying yeah. So you look at here. So after Hyderabad, you are getting Chennai. So the order what I have provided, it has not been taken. So now for your clarity, what I will do, so println it is case sensitive, sir. City. We are getting this element. Println state. We are getting this particular data. Now, fatal, I'm going to make use of zip element, sorry, where zip data is equals to city.zip state. Yeah, now when I say zip data dot for each println. Yeah, so look at here, sir. Here also the same funda. Hyderabad matched with DL. Okay, Chennai matched with Tamil Nadu. So something like here, the order also, it is in a zigzag fashion. It is not just exactly taking, but the same index values only been mapped over. Mumbai has to map with KS. Look at here. Mumbai has to map with KS. Goa has to map with UP. Yeah, likewise, only 5 elements are there in the above. Only 5 elements only will get mapped over. It is the same concept like list only, but the order will be changed here. It is not giving you in the same order what you're expecting. Okay, yeah. And if you say like now in the reverse order, first I'm taking the here Bangalore comma AP you are getting, but here AP comma Bangalore because I reversed this one. State zip with city. Okay, Chennai Tamil Nadu. So here we are getting TN and then Chennai, something like we are getting. Okay, so similar zip concept is working in the very similar fashion. But here the takeaway is, again I will discuss the same point in our Spark also, as one transformation zip is there. Okay, so please memorize, sir. In the context of Scala language only, even though the number of elements are not matching, it is not a problem. Even though the number of elements are not matching, it's not a problem. We will get the data. However, when it comes to Spark, there's a difference over there. So then whenever we landed over there, we will discuss. Okay, chalo. Now next. Here it is also been taken in a different way. Okay, so now println city, println state, and println ratings. I'm saying. Yeah, so now if at all you wanted to concatenate all the set collection items, simply what I'm supposed to do, city plus plus state plus plus, no spaces are required, sir, but even if you are giving also, no problem. So that we are getting all the particular data. So this concatenated set collection only if you want to store in a separate variable, then where concatenated concept is equals to, you can use the same notation. Now if you say println concept, you will see all the data there, something like set collection item. Okay, yeah, and yeah, look at here, sir, set operation start Scala. So as you all better know, main method in Scala is only be part of the object only, but not class. And the same name, whatever you are providing for object, that we have to provide it for the program as well. So in the main method only, ranks I'm defining, set of some particular elements, ranks new also I'm defining. Println max rank. So in the ranks only, what is the max rank? 45. That's what we are going to take it. Min rank, out of the ranks only, what is the minimum rank? 5. So that's what we are going to take. In between the ranks and ranks new, what is the common data intersection? Rank start intersect ranks new. So here 20 is there, here 20 is there. Here 45, here 45. That's it. 20 comma 45 is the common data. Quickly take a snap, sir. Okay, yeah. So how do you compile the program Scala C? Set operations dot Scala. Yeah, so now Scala set operations. We are getting the dot class file first of all. Set operations dot class file. You are getting on the today's date only. Look at here. Exactly. 1855 is generated. Okay, now 1856, 1 minute back only. Yeah, sorry. So Scala set operations. Yeah, here local and HDFS concept is not there, sir. That is only in Hadoop. Yes, Scala is a language, and in Ubuntu operating system we have installed. Or if you're installing in Windows, yeah, there. In that respect to operating system file system only, the particular class files or Scala files, everything is getting stored. Okay. Yeah. The maximum is going to be 45, minimum 5, common data is 20, 45. So that's how we are getting. Set program.scala, next one. So here, yeah, something like I have shown the same thing. Is technology the methods only? I just put it in the in the particular batch mode program only. Just take a snap. It's very simple thing. Head tile is empty. I've already shown all these things. So just give me 2 minutes time. I'll be back. Yeah, sorry, sir. Yes, let me execute the same program. Scala C, set program dot Scala. Scala set program. So this is what output. Data. What is the first technology in the given list? Spark only. Tail. So tail meaning except the first element remaining are Scala and Python. Is the technology empty? 3 elements are there. That's where it is giving false. Whereas rank no elements. That's where it is saying true. So that's what output. So these are all some of the methods are different. Elements as far as set collection item is still concerned. So now I'm moving on to map collection item. So are you clear with set sir altogether? It's almost same with some differences of duplicated values, unordered and unindexed kind of the culture. Okay. Yeah.
Sir, sir, tail one ignoring only first element in the list in the set.
Sir, tail meaning generally except the first element, remaining all the elements it will publish. Okay, so if you look at the program, here we have given 3 particular elements. So tail meaning except Spark, we are getting Scala and Python only. Okay, for the second one. When I say head, what is the first element? So that is what output we are also getting now.
Okay.
It is Spark and except the first element, remaining 2 elements. Clear, sir? Okay. Next, sir, when I say map, so otherwise map I will show you in the document only. Scala maps. So you please take down this particular point, sir. Oh. Yes, so please take down these 4 points. Scalar map is a collection of key value base to store the key value base kind of the data only. Any value can be retrieved based on its key. Keys are unique in the map, but not the values. There are 2 kinds of the maps. One is immutable and second one is immutable. By nature, scalar map is a immutable kind of the element only. Okay, so now let me define. Where name age, say for example, is equals to, or I can use small letters only. Name age colon map of, you're going to say I'm going to prefer string data type, comma, okay, otherwise I'll do one thing. First I will use it as a normal one. Map of arrow mark we will provide. Yeah, so yeah, you look at here, comma only it is using map of string comma integer. So now when I say print ln, every element is a combination of 2 elements, name age. Look at here, or if you say for each print ln, name age dot for each print ln. Even in this case also, we will see all the data as a key value kind of. So here if I wanted to see only the keys, so there is a method here, dot keys, dot for each print ln. Only the keys will be displayed. Here values. Yeah, only the values will be coming. Now the next one is, sir, if at all I'm providing any duplicated keys, what's going to happen? You might ask a question. Okay, if at all I'm going to provide any duplicated keys. Okay, let us see that one. Again, I'm saying Abhi. Yeah, this is how you're going to provide the data. Okay. Yeah, so here if I say name age dot for each println. Yeah, so here you provided the Abhi multiple times, but what exact data it has been taking here? So multiple elements Abhi 33, Abhi 15 is there, then it will be overridden with the 33. Again 44 is coming. So in place of 33, 44 will come in. Again 55. So the last, what is the extreme last element? 55. So that is only been taken over here. Not all the remaining elements. You look at any of the key, your Abhi is not there. Only one particular unique key only we are getting. But 15 I have given multiple times here. So 15 is repeated here, only 2 times. Rohan, okay, only Rohan I have given, sorry. So here if you say Niyati kind of, so here we are going to say 15 only. So you look at here 15 how many times repeated? 1, 2, 3 times we are getting the 15. So value can be duplicated, but not the key, because key is always unique in our map. Sir, you understood the concept?
Sir, one question, sir.
Yeah.
Sir, it is taking the max value or last value?
Not max value, sir, last value only. Whatever the extreme last value, you might give a very, okay, your question is maybe 55 if I given. So that's where you are getting this question. So I will provide
Yes,
only 5. That only it will take the last value. That's where if at all some Abhi has been there, next time Abhi is coming, it will override the previous value. So what is that last value? So that only it will print.
okay, sir.
Yeah. So now here I will show a small program.
So, sir, we are not able to hear you if you are online.
No. I'm just waiting. Somebody might be taking this particular values. That's why I'm just waiting.
Okay.
Yeah. So nature of tech is map of, it is a string, the value is also string, string is comma string. Spark is in memory, IoT, some artificial intelligence kind of the technology. So here, what are the keys and what are the values? That's what I'm printing. Okay, so now Scala C, map program dot Scala. Scala map program.
Sir, can you please cat the program here as well so that I will see the program and the output at the same time?
Look at here, keys in the nature of the technology. These are the keys. This is the, because as keys are always going to be unique, that's where it is getting some set of, because unique data, that's where practically we are getting. It is another data type map like, meaning the values can be duplicated, so it is using a different data type here. Okay, are you clear, sir? Okay, now.
Good, sir.
Yeah, so the next one is, so these are the different collections what we are using in Scala: list, set, and map. Fine. Now we are going to move on with pattern matching in Scala. What do you mean by that? Like in Java, whoever is already aware of Java by any chance. So there is a switch case. Multiple cases we are going to provide with case statement. Whichever is matching the respective multiple return values only we are going to provide. So to implement the same pattern matching or multiple scenario based use cases here in our particular Scala, we are making use of case. Okay, so I will show you what exactly we are supposed to use. Match keyword we are supposed to use. So that part also I will show you clearly. Yeah. Yes. Pattern matching in Scala. Look at here. So a pattern match includes a sequence of alternatives, each starting with the keyword case, just like in our Java only. But how the pattern and expression are going to be separated out using implies that operator. So this is known as the implies that operator. We have discussed last week only. Okay. Now you please take down this particular notes only till this part. Then I will go ahead with examples. Okay.
Sir, shall we get this document over email?
Sir, I have already shared last week only. The same document.
Okay, that is good. Okay, sir.
Nano case program dot Scala. So you look at here, all of you, object case program, def main method, r colon array of string. So something like, so where it is equals to list of, these are all the different elements we are going to provide here. Okay. Now for a day, this reverse arrow mark is nothing but the generator operator. So as part of our for loop, as one of the what do you say action item, we have to see this part also. In for loop there are multiple variances we are having. For loop with range, for loop with filter, for loop with collection, something. So for a day, generator operator days. What is there in the days? If you look at after is equals to, it is a collection item. So it is a for loop with collection. That's how you're saying. So it is a temporary variable. Days is a list collection item. Now println day. So each and every day we are getting Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, something like. If that particular day match, so this is a predefined keyword of Scala which we are using in our pattern matching. Important points. It's a predefined keyword in Scala which we are using in the context of pattern matching. So case Monday. And one more important point. Here the data is given as Monday M capital letter. If you are providing small MOM, so there is no particular small MOM here. It will throw the error. Okay, it will throw the error. Oh, sorry, it will not throw any error. So if there is no particular case is matching, not a day, so that particular default message only we are getting here. If any case is not been matching, so this particular message will be executed. It's a kind of else part only. MOL, so it is been matching. So then if at all this element is coming first day of the week, Tuesday is coming second day of the week, something like, all elements we are giving. But January is there, but here it is, there is no particular case is been executed here. So there is no particular case defined here. So then the default case only be implemented here. Okay, the default case only be implemented here. Okay. Scala C case program dot Scala. Yeah. So Monday first day of the week, Tuesday second day of the week, something like we are getting the complete outcome here. Okay. Yeah. Next. So in the same program, I will do a small experiment like the way I'm showing. Small m I'm using. Okay. I think it has to throw the error. Let me check. Compilation will happen, but execution at runtime. Yeah. So Monday we are getting not a day. So because we are not given any kind of the option for this one, so it is directly going to the not a day only because it's not in considering. Because I have given the small MON, but our data is capital MON. So whenever capital MON is there, as there is no pattern associated with that particular case, it is giving this particular not a day. So that is what the default message it has been moving. Okay, fine. Next program. Tech match case program dot Scala. So now look at here. Def main method technologies list of Linux, Windows, Mac OS, Eclipse, multiple other elements are given. For a tick generator operator technologies, what is there in the technologies list of elements collection? So it is also for loop with collection, same part. If that tick match, so now the difference would be instead of one element, I'm providing multiple elements here. If any of these particular elements are been matching, Windows, Linux, Mac OS, and something, if any of these particular elements are been matching, we have to get a message. For this pattern, what is expression? Operating system. That's what we are getting. Eclipse, NetBeans, IDE for development, R, Scala, Java, something, programming language. If there is no match, not a techie group member. So here, if I say, you look at here, what is the last element I have given? GK. So GK is not a operating system. It is not an IDE. It is not a programming language. So not a techie group member. That's what the error we are going to see. Sorry, that's what the message we are going to see. Yeah. Not a techie group member. That's what we are getting. Okay. Next, letter match case program dot scalar. So what is there? So here 0 to 15, this is a range collection we will call a range, inclusive range. 0 until 15 meaning 15 will not be included, up to 14 only. 0 to 15 meaning all the elements 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 up to 15 all the elements will be printed. A range only we are providing. Now println x, so all the elements we are getting. If x match, yes x, if x modulus 2 is equals to 0, number is even. So if at all the remainder is coming as 0, in which cases we will get the remainder as 0? You know, when we are divided by 2 divided by 2, 0. 4 divided by 2, 0. Sorry, 4 modulus 2, 0. 6 modulus 0. All the even numbers only will get the remainder as 0. If the remainder is other than 0, meaning 1, it's an odd number. Now it is not an even or odd number if at all anything else is there. Okay, yeah, take down this one. Okay, now Scala C, letter match case program dot Scala. Yeah, so this is how we are getting the outcome. Okay, so now the next one is num match case program dot Scala. So all these programs are there in the given document. Okay, so def main method println. So here if you look at closely, this is one method and it is another method. That is what the difference here. So main method is there, but another method is also there. So what is this particular method is all about? Just look at here. Def stands for definition. Match number is a method. This is what argument, and this is what return type. Okay, so here def stands for definition, sir. Match number is the method name. Here only one argument you are passing, but whatever you are passing, x colon integer, comma y colon double, comma z colon integer. So these are all arguments. Colon, whatever is there after this particular colon is nothing but the return type. Okay, that is the return value. After colon, whatever you are having is nothing but the return value. Okay, yeah. So here def match number x colon integer, we are taking a number, but we are going to return a string type of the data is equals to x match case 1. As I have already mentioned, we are passing this argument 1 only, but whenever 1 is there, only one kind of the string only need to be displayed. When you pass to two string type of 3 something like. But here the same method, you should not change the case also. I mean m small letter n capital letter, as it is you have to call the method and you have to pass one integer value. Println here, if at all I am passing the integer value, let us say 4. Now the expectation also we will get f4 you are 4. So that is what expectation. Look at the program. One method we are calling in the main method. So any other method you are defining, the invocation will only happen from the main method. You have to call that method within the main method only. Scala C num match. Yeah, 4 we are getting. If at all I'm going to pass 8. For 8, is there any particular case defined here? No. So straight away it will go to the anything not a number, something like we are going to see now. So that also we will see. If any change happened in the code, you must have to recompile the program. Otherwise, it will not take the changes. Oh, sorry. Yeah, anything not a number. So that is what we are getting here. Okay. Yeah. So these are all the different, sir, from the beginning till now, whatever I have discussed. So these are all comes under functional programming aspects of Scala, functional programming aspects. And within our Spark processing also, majorly more than 99% of the cases we are using functional programming aspects only in the Spark processing. Okay. But if you would like to know the object-oriented concepts as well, for example, so through a IDE only, I will show it now quickly. Some of the case studies just for your information only. And so that, in the IDE, either you can drive these use cases and object-oriented use cases as well. So just to provide some glimpse of how you will do the things in a Eclipse kind of the IDE, that's what I'm going to start now, nothing else. Okay, but this part only very essential as far as Spark processing is concerned. Now, so I will reboot our mission. I will log off this mission. So please observe, 2 vertical lines are there here. I'm clicking on the drop down, and here I'm just clicking on power off. So it will be powered off, meaning you are going to close this particular image. So I'm moving on to another image, but in your case, everything is there in the single image only. All the Eclipse IDE, everything is there in the single image. You don't worry. Within the Spark and Scala image only, we have given all the things. Yeah. So again, same password, gopal@123. Let me log in. Yeah, so once you log into the same, you will go to this file system, and here only within my install folder, we have Eclipse. Same in your case also same path. Go to the Eclipse folder, and there this diamond color shape will be there. Okay, from the last one, the third one. So this diamond color kind of the icon. So you double click on the same Eclipse icon here. So Eclipse Oxygen. So that is what the IDE we are using here. So Eclipse is one of the famous IDE as far as Scala and Java development is been concerned. The same thing we are using now. So Eclipse Oxygen. Yeah, immediately it will ask for some workspace. In which path you are going to store all your Scala programs. So I'm using some particular path here. If you want to store it in a different path, you can click on browse and change. Click on launch. Yeah, so here once we logged into the Eclipse IDE, what you're supposed to do, you just take the cursor to the top. So automatically file menu will be shown. Go to that file menu, and it's a new. If Scala project is directly available, you can take that Scala project. Otherwise, you come down to the last option, other, file, new, other. Here under this particular Scala wizard, something like you are having some Scala wizards. Okay, expand the Scala wizards, and here you have to create a Scala project. Under the Scala wizards only, Scala project. Say next. You just give a name. So what is the name that you're going to provide? 1 minute, sir. Sorry, sir. Yeah, so here in the way of creating the Scala project, I'm just saying Spark Weekend 25. I'm saying, okay, that's the project name I'm giving. Underscore project. So that's what I'm giving here. So the moment you click on finish, yeah, Spark Weekend 25 underscore project we are getting. Inside that, if you want to create a package within the project on Scala project, if you want to create a package, new, and you can create a package. But package creation is only default. So whether you can create or not, that doesn't matter. But I'm going to create a new Scala class I'm creating. Okay, Scala class I'm creating here. First of all, try to understand what I'm giving. So what is the class name here? First Scala class. Okay, so that's what the name I'm giving. Click on finish. Yeah, very good. So now if you want to define the main method, sir, can anyone tell me what is the syntax for defining the main method in Scala? How it looks like? These many programs we have seen. Def main method, very good, sir. So here when I say just main, just you can write only main, and you just press from the keyboard on the how to press on control space. After typing main, you press on control space, and here with a notepad symbol only you will get main hyphen main. It's a simple shortcut. With a notepad symbol only, main hyphen main. You double click on the same. Automatically your definition will come. Look at here. Def main r colon array of string colon. So just now I told in the notepad only. After colon, whatever you are going to have is the return type. So here main method return type is void. So return nothing. In Scala, void is nothing but unit. So that's where in all the programs we are not writing colon unit, because unit is nothing but return nothing. It is a void kind of. So here I'm writing println hello Scala class. I'm giving a message. Semicolon is only optional. So this is the program we already developed. Very good. So to run the program, either you can right click on the same, run as, but here I'm not even getting the option of Scala application. That's what I wanted to see. Run as Scala application. I'm not getting that option. Here, run as run config. I'm not getting the Scala application. So even that option also we are not getting here. From here also you can run the program. Run as nothing. Options also not been showing. Okay, so this is what is happening here. Okay, now in the same package, what I will do in the same project only, right click, I will say new. This time I'm selecting Scala object. In place of Scala class 1, Scala object I'm selecting. First Scala object. Any name you can give, just I'm giving the relevant names. Yeah. Now, again, as I already mentioned, you are typing main, control space. So I'm double clicking on main hyphen main. So the main method will be coming. So here you are writing println first Scala object. Some message I'm giving, or you can, if you ask, hello Scala object I'm giving. Okay, so save the program. Now right click on the same, run as. Are you getting the Scala application or not? Perfectly. Here right click on the same, any option, any one of them should be fine. Scala application we are getting. Here right click on the same, run as Scala application. So any of these options you can use. I'm just clicking on run as Scala application. So now it is asking it is saved. Okay, fine. Now what is the on the console only? Println meaning on the console only your output will come. Yeah, hello Scala object, that particular output we are getting here. Okay, sir. So now close this one. Did you understand now? The main method is not part of the Scala class. It is only be part of the Scala object only. It's a clear evidence. Is everyone clear now? The idea only has.
So can you explain again this unit block?
Which block, sir? I didn't understand.
That unit. Yes.
Yeah, so listen, sir. No problem. Sir, in Java, how you will write class? Hello. Just I'm giving you a detailed picture. You will write public static void main. You will say string args. This is how you will write. Meaning the main method, excuse me, return type is void. You know, in the similar way, when it is coming to here, I'm writing a message. System dot out dot println. Semicolon is mandate. But now coming back to Scala, you are writing object. Hello. Here how you are writing the main method, def main args colon array of string. Okay, we are not providing anything directly. We are starting the curly bracket and then println. In all the programs we have done in the similar way. Agreed, sir, till this part?
Yes.
Okay, so the point is, the reason is because main method in our Scala also main method only will returns void only. So this void only in our Scala, how you will notate here, unit. Here how exactly you will see void. What is the meaning of in Java void in Scala unit? Return nothing. It is not going to return anything. If you look at in the other program, here this particular method is going to return the string type of the value only. We have seen it is going to return FO UR4, THREE3, RTW. So these are all string data type. So colon string we are writing. If at all you wanted to return some integer, so we are going to, if at all a number is coming, you have to say integer. If a double value is coming, you have to say double. But if at all you are saying as unit, meaning boss, it is not returning anything, nothing. Return nothing. That's what you are going to specify using unit. Are you clear now?
Yeah, I got it.
So whether you are writing this one or not, it doesn't make any difference. So that's where in the programs also I will not explicitly say colon unit all the time. But in the IDE, as we are taking the support from IDE here, once you select the main method, the exact signature on the syntax only will coming here. That's it, nothing else.
Okay.
Okay.
So anytime if we need to return anything, then we have to change this unit one to like int double or string.
Yeah, if at all I'm writing some method, sir, for example, then in that method only we have to take some this particular values. That's it.
Okay. Oh.
Okay, yeah, I'll show you a lot of programs. Now, sir, I'm doing the next one. Please observe. I'm right click on the same project and a new Scala app. I'm selecting a Scala app. So here I'm saying first Scala app. Please understand this point. Here there might be some confusion. Please understand. I will clear it out. So when I say Scala app, how exactly we are getting here? We are getting the object first name, but extra what we are having extends app we are having. Okay, now println hello Scala application. I'm saying. Okay. So if at all I'm going to save this program and run the program, right click, run as. Sir, what is missing here? Can anyone? If you can closely look at
Main method.
main method, I have not written. But even though the main method is not there, which is the main entry point, when I say run as, still we are getting the Scala application. Okay, by any chance, if I click on that run as Scala application, you are getting the output also, surprise. But without having the main method, how the execution will start? You can ask me. Okay, so the reason is, look at here. The reason is within the application app, it is one of the trait. When you say in Scala a trait, it is just like an interface in our Java. Okay, so in that particular app trait only, we are having the main method already in the app methods or in the app trait only. They already defined the main method. A default main method is there that has been invoking. Meaning to say, whenever you are writing the app, whenever you are using extends app internally, it is invoking its main method because there is a main method already there. So from here, the execution will immediately move on to from application only. The execution will move on to main method. Through that main method only, whatever the println we have given. So that has been executing. Here we have given the println. Yeah, here we have given the println. So that is what we are getting. First Scala application. So that is what the message we are getting. Okay, so this is happening. So here the main method is the already it has been part of the app trait only. When I say trait, app is a trait. App is a default trait. TREAIT trait. This is just like an interface in our Java. We'll see. Okay, now. So though we are already having a main method here and all, if I would like to write my own main method, I'm just double clicking on the main method. We are getting the same signature here. So here I'm writing println Scala app, sorry, our own main method. So if you provide in this way and you are trying to save the file, whenever you are trying to save the file, immediately it is throwing the error. If I place the cursor also, was already there is a main method and you are giving one more main method. So you will get confused. Sir, you are giving me the two paths. Two main methods are there. In the app also there is already a main method and you also supplied one more main method. Which one I have to start with? There is a confusion. Your Scala compiler also saying, boss, I got confused because you have given me the two main methods. Meaning, whenever you are entering into the particular apartment also, there will be two main methods, sorry, two main gates are there. From which main gate I have to enter? There is a slight confusion you will have it. Okay, but here also Scala will have the same, but here immediately it is throwing the error. Not only just confused, it is immediately throwing the error. So to avoid the same, if at all you wanted to see your own main method only, so before your method you have to write override. If at all you are writing the keyword override, then problem is solved. Meaning, boss, I don't want to use the main method within the app. Rather, by overriding that particular main method only, I am giving a new definition. Execute this one only. Take this one only. Now, this particular above message will not get printed because it will be overridden. Meaning to say, this particular main method will be overridden. So it will not be coming. Only this part only getting executed. Okay, yeah. So look at here. So if I run the program, run as Scala application with the hashtag symbols only, our own main method. So that's the same message we are getting. So in particular the Scala, if you want to override any method, before the definition only, you must have to add the keyword called override. That is a fundamental, basic rule. Okay, are you clear, sir? Or any more questions here till now, whatever I have discussed?
Sir, extends app will work on terminal as well, right?
App will work. Terminal also you can use, no problem.
Yes. Yes, sir. Thank you.
So all these things we are going to use. Okay, so 2.12.10 it has been using. Okay, whatever it might be, nano. Object, scalar, app program, extends, app. No space left on the device record. So same way, sir, it will because the space is not there. That's what it is saying very clearly.
No problem, sir. Thank you.
Yeah, so it's the same thing. You're going to save the program and you're going to run it. It will work in a very similar manner. Yeah. Next.
Also, in the Eclipse, we are directly executing and compiling, and execution happened when run the application, right?
The beauty of ID, that's a good point. You know, in the terminal, you are going to compile the program using Scala C. Then you are running the program using Scala. But when you're using the IDE, compilation and execution will happen automatically. That is what the code has been encapsulated under run as Scala application. When you're doing this one internally, it will make sure everything is in place. Okay. Yeah. Now, next one, sir. All of you, please. There is already a project I have in the SRC. I'm going to see com.scala.oop. So here I have created a package. So here first I'm going to start with method overloading. Okay, method overloading example. Yeah. So I will open the file. I will send you this particular program, sir. Don't worry. Yeah. So class, sir, you look at this one only. Whatever we are going to create is method overload, you know, method overload main, but the class only I have created method overload class, but class will not have the main method, you know. Though you are creating a scalar class with the name method overload class, you have to supply one more object with a different name, and you have to invoke these methods of the classes, whatever you are defining. This is one method, and this is another method you are defining. That one you have to invoke. So look at here. When I say method overloading, same method name but with different arguments. Same person differently is behaving, something like method overloading. Same method name but with different arguments. So def average x colon integer, y colon integer. Sir, I'm not going to return anything here, any return type. So I'm only going to accept the output only here directly. Where AB is equals to x plus y by 2, println average of the two numbers. This AB dot to float. First of all, I'm going to provide the answer as a float. Same method I'm writing, but what is the difference? In place of the two arguments, I'm passing three arguments, x, y, z. So I'm making the average of all these particular three numbers, and as a double all, I'm going to provide. So this is what the class, whatever we have already defined. Now to invoke this method, because without a main method, Scala execution also will not happen. So that's where I'm writing object, some name you are providing, extend app. So if at all you are writing the extend app internally, it will make use of the, if I place the cursor also, look at here. So app trait can be used to quickly turn the objects into the executable program, something like, because it itself is having the main method. So object main, extend app. So some main method internally there. And one more important point, sir. Sir, in Java, if at all we are having a method, for example, okay. So within the main method only, if at all I want to now here what we are doing, if I want to call the sum method of the client, exact example I'm doing, what we are doing, client C is equals to new client. We will create an object of that particular class, and then followed by C dot sum, and then you are going to pass that particular argument. So that is how you are going to do it here. Okay, so you will create an object of that particular class and then you will call the method. Now within our particular scale, what we are doing, let us say there is a class here known as client, and here also we have a method def sum x colon int comma y colon int, return type also going to be int, is equals to, now we are writing something return x plus y or something you are writing. Okay, so here this particular method we have to invoke within the main method. So what we are saying, simply to invoke the same, I will not write client c is equals to new client and c dot this sum method. No, rather only one difference we are having, where some particular object equal to new client, the class name c dot sum, you are going to invoke the same thing. So this is the only difference. So where some object is equals to new, this particular class name you are providing. So in the similar lines here also, what is our class name, sir? Method overload class. Look at here, where m equal to new method overload class. Within the class you are having a method, so m dot average, only two arguments you are passing, two integers, meaning this particular definition will be invoked. So what is the floating point number? When I say m dot average, 3 integers is been taken, meaning this particular definition will be invoked here. That's it. That is what the very simple difference. Sir, are you clear with this point?
Sir, inside the average function, based on the arguments of 2 or 3, it is invoking the function, right?
Correct. If I am calling the m dot average 5 comma 3, where exactly the two argument function in between these two? First one only. So this functionality will be executed. If I'm invoking, if I'm passing the 3 arguments, which method is taking the 3 arguments? Which average? Average with 3 arguments. This will be invoked. Method name is same, number of arguments are different. Yeah. So if I'm running the program, something is okay. Let me, space problem or something is there. 1 minute, sir. Otherwise 1 minute, please. Sorry. Available is 0. That's why usage is 100%. 1 minute, please. I will do one thing. Something is coming. Yeah, fine. So here now we are not getting that insufficient or something. So average of two numbers 4.0. So because I have given 5 plus 3 8 by 2, 4.0, average of three numbers, we are getting 5 plus 3 plus 2 10 by 3, 3.0 only. Method overloading example. But when I say method overriding example, yeah, so similar way, method override class. Here def sum I am defining x, y, z, 3 element summation we are taking. Now parent child relationship only I'm providing here. Class derived, one more class I'm writing here. Extends method overriding class, meaning this is the child class extending the parent class. It is a son, it is a father kind of. But same method, some method only with 3 arguments, 3 integers I'm going to write. Look at here, def sum, but variable names are changing. That's a different part. It's not about the variable names. What are the data types? Integer, 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 integer we are getting. So just now before this use case only I told, if at all we are making use of a method overriding in our Scala, before the method name only you must have to use override. That keyword you have to use. Without using that, it will throw the error, compile time error. Now in the same sum method only, instead of summation I'm doing where sum equal to q star r, I'm doing a multiplication and I'm converting it to a double, something like. Okay, now anyways this particular method we have overridden. It's not there. The entire functionality, recent functionality is implemented under derived class only. So can anyone, if I want to call this sum method, how can I create the object in the main method? Just now I told you. Can anyone please? I want to invoke the derived class sum method only. How can I do that? Can you provide in the chat window, please? Can anyone please? Sir, class name is derived. So simply what we can say, where some x is equals to new derived. X dot sum method. That's it. So main method we are defining where d is equals to new derived d dot sum. How many arguments it is taking? 3 integer values. 2, 2, comma 3, comma 2 into 3, 6, 6 into 4, 24. That's what result we are going to see. But we have overridden the below above method. Same arguments and same method name, same kind of the return value. So in that case, we have to use override only here. 24 as a double we are getting because we are converting into 2 double. Okay, so till now, are you clear, sir? Yeah. So it's already 1 hour 45 minutes closely. So let me take 10 to 12 minutes of the break now, and then we'll continue with the rest of the things. Okay. Till the time, I'll be.
One question, sir.
Please.
This is while overriding, we can use the different data types or same data types we have to use, sir.
That's if at all integer, integer, integer. Any difference in the data types, we will not call it as a override. There is a sum method with the different data types, another sum method with the different data types. So that's a different method altogether. If same data types are coming over, then only at least we will call it is a method overriding. Otherwise, no.
Overriding. Yes. Okay. Got it.
Yeah. Okay, sir. I'll be on mute now. We'll take 10 to 12 minutes of break. Yeah, fine.
Yes, sir.
So method overloading and method overriding we have seen. Now coming back to inheritance. Inheritance is nothing but parent-child relationship. One class is extending the other class is extending the other class, something like this. So here I will, if at all that document is there, I will try to give you. Yeah, I have. Yeah, scalar inheritance types. The very first one is single inheritance. So there will be a super class and there will be a child class. Child class is extending the super class. Child class is extending the super class. That's what single inheritance. Coming back to multi-level inheritance. The name itself is saying multi-level. So super class, derived class, and derived class. So parent, grandfather, father, and son. Some, sir, a very layman example I'm providing so that you will easily connect, you will easily understand. A super class, derived class 1, derived class 2. For derived class 2, this is the parent class. For derived class 1, this is the parent class. You know, multi-level. And hierarchical.
Sir,
Hierarchical meaning, yeah. What is the
Sir,
message?
please include me in your mailing list. So far, I have not received any email from you.
Yeah, you please send me an email in that case, Adil.
Yeah, I posted my email address.
Not here, not here. My email ID you might already know. Otherwise, I
Okay,
will here also. GK
okay, okay, okay,
at the rate gmail.com. So you send an email so that you mention
okay,
Spark Weekend Batch 25 in the subject line.
okay,
That is
okay, sir. Thank you.
yeah. Fine. So hierarchical inheritance meaning there will be a super class, derived class 1, derived class 2. You know, so here only one parent class, two parallel child classes. But this one and this one are completely disjoint, no way related to each other. For both of them, parent class is same. Sir, all these three above classes we can achieve through the normal scalar classes only. However, there are two other types of the inheritances, multiple and hybrid. To achieve that one only, we are going to make use of traits. So that we will discuss later. Now, these particular three inheritances, let me show you. Yeah. So single inheritance. So look at here, sir. Scalar single inheritance use case. Class A we are defining. Class B extends A. Something like there is a class A and class B. B is extending A. Class base class new. So here we are going to discuss. We are going to have only the variable names only. Where designation 1 is equals to senior technical architect. Designation 2 is something. So I'm saying some particular println and also have given. Okay, now. So it is just an experiment only. No, let me just avoid this one. Yeah. Now, class child class I'm defining here, extends base class new. Look at here, extends the same parent class. Here two designations I'm defining. Here three designations. Here two designations. But you know, println I'm printing the designation 1, 2, and 3 as well. But they are not part of this particular child class. They belongs to the base class only. Because we are extending the base class here, you can access all the properties and objects of the parent class. Meaning, inheritance is nothing but through the inheritance only, the child class, derived class will access the properties and objects of all the parent class method. So all these 5 methods we are going to call it. And object, main object, def main. So new child class. Here you can ask me, Gopal, you are saying child class is the object where some C equal to new child class. That's how you have to define. Sir, if at all there is a method, try to understand. There is a method over here. So that is why we are going to create this object. If there is no method, for example, there is no method, only printlns are there. Println, hello Gopal. And then we are saying println hello Krishna, something like only these two messages only we are having, for example. So if that is the case, without having any method, just I want to see these messages only. Simply what you are supposed to do, you are supposed to say new client bus, meaning it is instantiating the same class. So if at all a method is there, okay, then you require a variable. What is the variable? Where some C is equals to new client, that object C dot, now you have to invoke the method C dot something. But here there is no method. That is the only reason I'm not using any variable name also, simply new client. That should be fine enough. Now when you execute this program, hello Gopal, the next line hello Krishna, that message only we will get it. Yeah, here also same thing. So the moment I say new child class, so all the 5 messages, println messages, we are going to see, meaning starting from senior technical architect, entry level architect, technology lead, technology analyst, something, all the 5 messages we are getting. Run as scale application. All the 5 messages we are getting. But now here I will remove this particular message also. Will it invoke the same or not along with this particular classes and also? No, because here what exactly we are invoking, it is already the parent class. It has been extending the same child class. Whatever the variables and all we are having, that will come. But here if you look at, okay, now because in the child class object only we have created now. So execution is also happening with child class only. That is the reason why we are getting this message. Okay, because we are extending the super class. So here only the variables only we are invoking here. What exactly we are printing here? Only the variables only we are printing here. Okay, yeah. So that is what the exact difference here.
So,
Clear?
sir, in first case, if we call from the variable only new base class, then it will print Gopal, right? Hello, Gopal.
Correct.
Okay.
Here also we will say new base class. Then we will get that particular, what you say, now the parent class method also, the println also. Okay, so otherwise, if at all you are going to create an object for the parent class also. New, what is the method class name? Look at here. Hello Gopal. Again, we are getting in this particular now, as we are creating an object for this one also. That's where the same method will come in the derived class also. One more time, the message has been printing because parent class and child class both are being available here. So that's where we are getting all the messages. Okay. Yeah. Next. Sorry. Next, we will go multi-level inheritance. So for that, let me open this program. Use it the same thing, multi-level inheritance. Meaning A, B, C. Class C extends B, again class B extends A, and class C, something like multi-level. Almost similar concept only. First class, we are only defining the ID, name, date of birth. Child class 1, we are defining PAN number, Aadhaar number, SSN number, social security number. Third class, child class 2 extends child class 1 only, meaning child class 2 only having all the parent class related properties and objects. So first organization, second and third organization, to print the values from all the classes, we are defining a method. Sir, method is there. So you must have to create, if at all you are creating an object here, where C equal to new child class, C dot display. That is how you need to do. All the 9 elements I'm printing here. Yeah, you look at here. In the main method only, where C equal to new child to C dot display. Very simple. Understood? Or any confusion, sir? Please. Yeah. Yeah, all the 9 elements we are getting perfectly. And hierarchical. Yeah, hierarchical inheritance. There are two classes. You know, B and C both are extending from A only. Class B extends A, class C extends A. But B and C are disjoint. There is no relationship between these two guys. Okay. Now, first of all, class superclass, first name, last name, designation, years of experience. Class derived one extends to superclass. So here, initial salary and incremented salary we are defining, and then we are only getting first name and last name alone. Only these two variables we are taking in the derived one, and initial and incremented salary, initial salary, incremented salary we are presenting. In the derived class 2, first employer, second employer, along with that designation and total years of experience. From where it is coming? So in one class, 2 elements, in another class, 2 more elements we are getting. So do we need to create the instances for both derived 1 and derived 2, or any one of them should be fine enough? What is your answer?
Different.
Sorry?
Two different we have to create.
Yes, exactly. So new derived one, is there any method? No. New derived one, new derived 2. That's how you have to create in the main method. Correct. Yeah, new derived one, new derived 2. Then only you will see these 4 printlns, and these 4 printlns we are going to see. Yeah. 8 we are totally getting. So these are the 3 inheritances we already seen. We will achieve normally using our classes only. Then what do you mean by interface concept? First of all, in Java, what do you mean by interface? Look at here. Interface some ABC. So interface meaning it is simply the collection of all abstract methods only. What do you mean by abstract method? Which does not have any method definition. It is only having a method, but only declaration, but no definition kind of. That is what we will call abstract method, meaning that's it. Only the declaration. But here I'm opening the curly bracket here, and I'm saying Sir, in our example, this is what? Abstract method 1. Okay. This is what? Abstract method 2. But whereas this one is a concrete method or non-abstract method. What is the difference here? Here only declaration, you just define the method only. You are not providing any implementation. What is the definition of the method? You are not giving. Here also you are only declaring the method only. But here if you look at, you open a curly bracket and you are writing some definition of that method as well. Here it is only a blueprint. But here the definition of the method also you are giving. So, but in our Java, you will never ever see this kind of the concrete methods. No, it is purely the collection of abstract methods only. Java interface is a collection of abstract methods only, strictly. Okay, now, so you understood. So in our Scala, to substitute that particular Java interfaces only, we are having the trait. So their interface, we will say a trait is like an interface with partial implementation. In Scala, trait is a collection of abstract and non-abstract method. Here there is a relaxation. In Scala, we can have both abstract and non-abstract methods also. But if you want to define a trait with all the abstract methods also, okay, acceptable. But if you want to keep some of them are abstract methods, some of them are non-abstract methods, that is also acceptable. We can create a trait that can have all abstract methods, or some abstract and some non-abstract methods also should be fine. So people will ask you, what is a trait in Scala? So the answer is, it is just like an interface in our Java with a partial implementation. We can define a trait in Scala with all abstract methods, or some of them abstract, some of them non-abstract methods. In that way also we can do it. Okay, so yes, simply, if at all I wanted to create a new trait, right click on the project name, new Scala trait. So this is how you have to create. So already here we have created trait class. Yeah. So trait, some trait class we are saying here. It is not an object or class, sir. Rather, the particular what is entity trait. Right click and say new trait. So Scala trait. You will get this name. Trait we are creating. So here def sum. I'm taking the 3 arguments: colon double. What is colon double? Can any one of you? What is colon double?
Return the double.
Return value. Okay, or return type. So here def. Look at this. I will explain. Sum x colon int, comma y colon int, colon int is equals to, now what happened? Yeah, we are saying, yeah, here also you can look, you can remove all this. Yeah, now you are putting is equals to, and then we are writing the definition. So this is a non-abstract method. What is the reason? You are putting is equals to symbol, and then you open the curly brackets and closing the curly brackets, and you are doing something here. This is a non-abstract method here. Okay, but if at all you are saying def multiply p colon double, comma q colon double, comma r colon double, colon double, you are saying, but you're not presenting is equals to some curly brackets and all. So this comes under abstract method, because we are not providing any definition here. This is a non-abstract method. This is the abstract method. Yeah, so now look at here, it is abstract method. Here square, abstract method, but sorry, here radius, abstract method. But here if you look at def method, I have anyway commented colon is equals to, you are writing something, so it becomes the non-abstract method. But here all the 3 methods I have defined it as a abstract methods only. That's fine. Trait, subtrait, one more I'm going to define here. Factorial, another method I'm defining, abstract method only. Sir, the implementation class in our Java also, if I want to implement, sir, every time I'm using the word in Java, so do we record that knowledge and all for the comparison purpose only? Those who already know about the Java I'm using, but it doesn't mean you need to possess that Java knowledge. It's nowhere related. Okay, you define the interface, but to implement the same public class implements ABC, and in the subsequent class you must have to provide the definition of the same method here. It is must as per compilation only. Otherwise you are ignoring this. You are only implementing the sum method. You are ignoring multiply. It will throw the error. Public class, some class name implements ABC. That's how the keyword you have to use. In the similar way, when it is coming to Scala, class some code class. Okay, so this is all comes under hybrid one only. So my guys, sorry, give me 1 minute. First I will explain the other program. Then you will understand very clearly. We can move on. Sorry. Yeah. So now first of all,
sir, and also I have noticed there is a package declaration inheritance. So we are using inheritance, so that's why we are invoking this package.
No, you can.
Program.
It's only optional, sir. Just in that package only, my programs are there. I already mentioned that point. Creating a package is only optional. You can directly go and write the classes as well. But if you want to include your wish, com.kelly.spark batch, com.scala.examples, anything you can create, or you can create package your name also. Nothing wrong. But in the real world also, as this notation we are going to follow. That's why I have given in this way. Nothing else. Trade super trade.
If you comment the package line, will the program execute, sir?
No, because what is the navigation? First, you go to the new project. Inside that, under this particular package only, your class is available. If it has this hierarchy you defined here, you comment out this one, it will throw the error, not able to load this particular super trade class. That error you will get. If that is the case, you can move this class outside of the package. Then it's a different call.
Got it.
Yeah, super trade class, def display. Here we are not providing any implementation abstract method one. Def sum. So we are providing the other abstract method. It is a non-abstract method, but I have commented out. Class subclass extends this particular super trade class, meaning here only we are going to implement all our methods. In Java we are using implements, but here you have to say only extends only. Class subclass extends this trade class. So sir, def display method we are implementing here like this. Def display println hello trade. Def sum x int y int z int. So that's how we are going to present here. Okay, yeah. Object main trade. So here def main. Def main args array of string we are going to say. So here for this particular subclass only we are supposed to create an object. Array equal to new subclass. We are calling this particular display method. Hello trade will come. And val sum is equals to a dot sum. This a object dot sum. How many arguments it is taking? X, Y, Z. 3 integers I'm passing. That's all. Similarly, like trades also it is not a very difficult aspect. It is a simplified program. Yeah, hello trade. Sum is 10 plus 12, 22 plus 24, 46. That's how we are getting. And now we will move on to this particular trade class. If at all more than one time.
Sir, 1 minute, sir. The previous program.
Yeah, please.
Come down, sir. So here value sum a dot sum 10, 12, 24 we are using, right? So if we use a dot sum directly, a dot sum function.
Yeah, if at all a dot sum function you are directly using, but to print that value, I need a placeholder, right? You are calling just this one, but sum you will not get it. Okay. So if at all you are getting that a dot sum only.
The print function is not there. Declaration.
That's what I'm coming. Simply what I will do. A dot sum 10, 12, 24, for example. So without having any message, it will give you the answer. What happened? No, slow. Hello trade, and without having sum is equals to something and all, you get 46 on the console. Now, so the problem is, even though I'm saying a dot sum, we are not calling this one. We need a placeholder to specify this particular sum or something. So whenever I am saying now you are getting. So that's it. Just we need to call that. We need to print that value.
Okay.
So are you clear with the trade classes also? Now the inheritance concept also, are you clear with?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So next week we are going to discuss. Tomorrow we are going to discuss out and out Spark only. With all the basics, whatever I have completed today, I will make use of all these concepts in the Spark processing. Now, after completing Spark streaming or something, I will start with Python. And then I will discuss the same Spark core, SQL and everything using Python language as well. If at all we are, again, you are going to start with Python language only. you will get confused. Why we are using these languages, where to apply this knowledge in the Spark. So that's the only reason. Tomorrow morning, I'm going to start with the Spark processing only. So with all the Scala concepts, whatever we have discussed till today. Okay, sir? Yeah. So catch back tomorrow morning at 7 a.m.
Sir, one thing, sir. So I have reached the front office team, sir, for installation purpose.
Okay.
So they have asked, I mean, they told me like in the class itself, sir will show you to all at the same time how to do the steps. That is what I received response
Have you
from them.
downloaded all the files and extracted all the files?
I'm on standby, sir. If you want me to try, then I will go ahead.
No. I will give you the screen sharing. You can do it here itself. If any issue has been coming, I will assist you.
So it is not only for me. If all are, then we will be ready tomorrow early morning with all extracted files, sir. Is that okay?
Yeah, no problem, sir. Did anyone already install this? Configured the Spark and Scala image and started with the practical, sir? Can you please unmute and tell me? Did anyone started with the Scala practicals?
I said no, sir.
No, not you. You are not installed even. Is anyone at least extracted that Spark and Scala image file? Sorry, that folder, that particular image file, what they have given in your local machine? Yes, Bharati, are you not able to speak? So I will give you the control. Can you share your screen so that I will show you the how to install that one and how to use that image also here itself. If you can spare some more time. Is this okay, ma'am?
Hello, sir.
Okay, yeah. After, tell me.
No. So we not receive project related files.
Yeah, I will do that. No, let's not deviate the subject. I will do that one. Yeah, fine.
Yes,
So I'll give you the control, ma'am, Bharati. Yeah, please share and you can start, ma'am. I have made you the presenter. Sir, all of you please observe. If at all she has extracted all the files, I will show in her mission only from the scratch. Can you share your screen, Bharati?
Sir, if you don't mind, if she's doing from the scratch, I'm ready to share and do the things. If you're okay.
Yeah, not a problem, sir. Over it, guys. Yeah, I made you the presenter. You share your screen, Satish.
Yes, sir. Thank you much. Please let me know, sir, once you're able to see it.
Yes. Now, can you go back to your folder where exactly all the files are there? If at all it has been downloaded to, not in the Google Drive, sir, to your local drive only I'm saying.
I have not started downloaded, sir.
That is what I'm saying. Whoever is ready, who has downloaded that particular files and extracted also, not only just downloading.
Oh, I'm sorry, sir. Then
Is anyone ready, sir, among all of you? I don't know, like where you. I'm saying I'm helping also. Nobody is in a position to. Okay, so we'll discuss tomorrow morning 7 a.m. Yeah, unable to. Sorry, no problem. So we'll discuss tomorrow morning. Who, if at all anybody wants that help, you please let me know. I will use the screen share and I will do the things. Okay. Thank you all. Catch back tomorrow morning at 6:30.
thank you very much, sir. 6:30 will be ready. Thank you.
Yeah, we'll start at 6:30 only, sir, not 7 a.m. We'll start at 6:30. Please keep in mind.
Noted, sir. Thank you very much. Have a nice day. Thank you all.